Hello, crafty friends, and welcome to day 17 of my Crafty Advent 2023 live series. My name is Alicia, but you can always call me Crafty Al. Good to see everybody over in the chat. Let me know where they're watching from. If you are watching this on replay, make sure that when you leave your comment and you're with the hashtag replay to let me know where you're watching from. So welcome to all of our live chatters. A special shout out to channel members. Thank you for being here and for your support. Before I forget, I have a reminder for the channel members, or maybe a heads up. If you haven't already seen it, this morning on the membership tab, I have put out your bonus words, the word that you need to get your channel member extra entries. Now, it's really important that, I have the 3 different levels. So paper trimmer and glue stick level channel members, paper trimmer and die cut, make sure you look for your word. I had to do it in 3 different posts and then limit who could see it each time, but make sure to get those entries in. If you're on the app and you can't see the membership tab, go to your browser and then sign into YouTube there and you should be able to see it. Let's see. Oh, I did have one comment here that I wanted to share. Elisa says, can't wait to see what is in Spellbinders Advent Kit Day 17 today. I'll guess a die cut set. There's like a 75, 25, maybe 90, 10% that you are right. Yes, I have been enjoying those. If you have been enjoying the series, make sure to give this video your stamp of approval. Click on that like button below the video. Share it with a crafty friend. We always love to get more people here watching. let's see, banners. It has been scrolling across the bottom, but make sure that if you need to get my attention while I am crafting, to either tag me in the comments. So you start typing at Call Me Crafty Owl, and you'll have the option to click on my name, and then it highlights it for me in red on my screen. Way easy for me to see. Now, if you're on a device that doesn't let you do that, type either Alicia or Crafty Owl in all caps. Your whole message doesn't have to be in all caps, but just that first little part. All right. And thank you to those who've already given the video your stamp of approval. I see. Let's go look. Right now I have 89 viewers and 44 stamps of approval. All right. Oh, overhead. Guys, I am zoomed all the way out that I can with my camera, and look how full the screen is. And this is only, what, 16 of the 24? So it is going to be full by the end of the series. As always, what I do each day is open my 3 Crafty Advent calendars, Spellbinders, Tailored Expressions, and Crafter's Companion. And then I spin that little wheel to discover what I have to work with that day, which company's product, and then make a tag live. Anybody who is here watching with us live at the end can enter, if they want to win the tag, open all over the world for that one. And I have 2 special giveaways that I will be giving away, a Spellbinders and a Crafter's Companion Advent calendar. And you want to collect the secret words and keep them secret. That, unfortunately, because of shipping, which, give me a high five in the chat, or maybe a thumbs down for shipping. I don't know. It has gotten crazy lately, the price. But unfortunately, because of shipping, those Advent calendars will only go to US subscribers. But hopefully we'll be able to celebrate 40,000 subscribers soon, and then that will be open to international. Let's see. Are we ready? Are we ready to find out what's in those calendars? Yes, I see some shipping is crazy, some thumbs down. And this is like the only time where I'm like, I won't be like really heartbroken if I start to see a lot of thumbs downs over in the chat. All right. As always, we will go to, welcome, Gina. Gina is from Papillion, where I'm at too. We're going to start with the Spellbinder. Sorry, I just got a little frog in my throat there. Start with Spellbinders, day 17. And don't forget to put your guesses over in the comments. It's right here, like 3 by 4 probably. This, oh, wouldn't we get lucky if this was another very cool stencil set? So after, I told you yesterday I had to go run some errands, I was going to Busy Scrapping, and I went in there, and Brandy is doing her best to find us a cool stencil that's layered like that, Spellbinders. I think she even reached out to Spellbinders. We need to, everybody reach out and be like, please make a big version of that one that's in the calendar. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. All right, but for now, let's go ahead and open up number 17. All right, you getting your guesses in over there? What do we think this is? Ready? Oh, I guess right here. Okay, I do not think that it's going to be stencils. I'm going to guess it's dies. Yes. Oh, I think, oh, these are, I bet I could even make a tag. Like if Spellbinders doesn't get chosen today, I think I could still make a tag out of this. Oh, I'll tell you. Let's see how many are in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 nesting dies. That's pretty fun, guys. All right, Crafter's Companion. Oh, saw 17 right away. Up here in the middle, about the same size as Spellbinders. I'm going to guess they've been giving us a lot of stamps and dies. I'm going to go with a stencil. Let me know what you think. Okay, so Brand, hold up, missed my comments. So Brandy said she did reach out. They did not have plans to make it large. They were open to it if there was enough traction. Guys, we need to make enough traction. Like if you post over on Spellbinders or maybe message them, be like, please make a big version of that. Let's get it done, guys. All right, I see somebody thinks it's an embossing folder stamp. Are we ready? Oh, that's pretty. So there's a little just for you sentiment stamp. And it has some like viney things around it. And then there's like a gorgeous corner die that I bet is going to be. Oh, guys, I think this, even if this doesn't get chosen, I'm going to cut it. I think it cuts the image out of a corner. It doesn't cut the corner, if that makes sense. That might not. All right. Now, last but not least, tailored expressions. So it's about that, like maybe 3x3, little flexible. I'm going to guess it's a little notepad or something. I think I have one. I can't remember. I can't remember. I got this from Tailored Expressions, but I don't remember if I got it in Advent Calendar. But they like to do stuff like little notepads and Post-it note things that are personalized. All right, ready? Oh, oh, guys. Okay, so one of their biggest sellers are the little tear-off calendar, yearly calendars, monthly calendars, whatever. And they sometimes have these cards that you can put above them. I'm not making sense, but they do make accessories for them. And they did one this year that they also gave you scratch, or you could buy scratch off stickers that would cover this up. So it was like a little joke, like, what do you call the dog who won the race? And then you'd scratch it off and it'd say the wiener dog. Oh, look at the kittens. What happened after the cat ate a ball of yarn? She had mittens. Oh my goodness. Those are fun. So it looks like they're kitties and doggies. You could even, just put these on the front of a card with an interesting background. But that brings me to a question. Do I leave the tailored expressions in there because this is pretty big for any of my tags? Let me know over in the chat if I should leave it on the wheel, say leave. If I should take it off, say off. Because I honestly, even if I was, even like this largest one wouldn't be big enough to fit that. Even if I left off the punch line. Yeah, I see a lot of offs. Maybe we'll be able to use this later on a tag. Yeah, we will leave it off for today. Which brings me to how we choose what we'll be playing with today. So I have my little wheel here, and I'm just going to hide tailored expressions for now. Maybe. Oh. I'm just going to hide that last one for now because I think I would have a problem. And no, we don't need to have any problems here. But let's see what we're playing with. And while that's spinning, welcome to anybody who has joined us since I've got to say my hello. Artist choice. I think I'm definitely using Spellbinders. And I want to see how this cuts, if I could incorporate it. All right. This could be a weird day, guys. All right. Bring in my card kit. So I have all the past odds and ends from the Advent here, which I might pull some of those out. And then I have the dies that I've gotten so far. Which, you know, I haven't used these flowers yet from Spellbinders. I'm going to pull those out. I don't know if I'll use them. Oh, wait, no. One thing I do want to pull out is... Oh, this was one of the first days. It has this pretty detail border, but it also has an edger. I'm going to bring that in because I think I'm going to use the Spellbinders dies as my tag. Or maybe I'll put those on a tag. Oh, goodness, guys. This one's harder than normal for me to come up with something. So this is the color card that we chose at the kickoff, which, by the way, if you're ever wondering, like, what are the secret words for, which I will not forget about, or, you know, want more details on the giveaway, what I've shared so far, I do have the kickoff video and the entire playlist, so you can get caught up on the daily videos down in the description box. All right, so I don't think I'll have anything to color with markers. Okay, I think I'm going to use that largest one. I'm going to use that largest one for my tag base, and I'm going to cut that out of Toffee, which I will need to get another piece of that out. And then I think, God, you know me and fussy dies, but I think I might build this. We will definitely cut this out, though, to see what it's like, okay? All right, so let's get out some watermelon. Don't need my tags today. Get out. And then I'm going to get out the sweet basil, pumpkin, and pineapple as well for my flowers. Okay. I guess I'll just get started, right? What can go wrong? It's only cardstock. And I can always get more. All right. Oh, I did go ahead and I pulled out a piece of vellum to keep with my card kit, just in case we need it again for the shadow. Karen says, I just tuned in. Which calendar are you creating with? It was artist choice, and I'm definitely going to use the Spellbinders, the nesting set. This is what I got today. Did I already? Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the largest one. Oh my goodness, I keep clicking on the wrong one. So I don't know yet what I'll do. Still trying to come up with something. Oh goodness. And I'm going to see from the flowers if there's anything I need on brown while I'm here, or on Toffee. All right, I think I'll need the stem of this on Toffee. And maybe a flower center. I need to go look at that. I have no idea which one that's in. I don't know if I need to cut more than one of those. Let us know over in the chat if you're crafting while you watch today, or if you're just hanging out with us, or maybe you're reading, or just let us know what you're up to while you watch. And then I might have had some channel members who came in late. Make sure to check out the membership tab for your bonus words, your bonus entry, for your bonus entries to the giveaway. And make sure that you get the one for your level. So there's that. This will be a fun nesting set. Oh, goodness. And I'm going to, I guess, while I have this out, I'm going to go ahead and cut some more of those flower centers. Don't know if I'll need more than one, but let's just cut them while I'm at it. Karen is baking. Oh, Brandy's holding her new granddaughter. How fun. Just hanging out, just hanging out. Cool. Well, I'm so glad that you're here spending your time with me again. Don't forget that this is going to be the last live one for a few days. I hope to be back to my lives on Wednesday, but I am going out of state tomorrow. I was in charge of my mom's estate, and it's finally to the point where we can close it out. And the lawyer wanted to meet in person, so I have to travel there, which, knock on wood, the weather looks like it's going to be fine, because I told him, I'm like, I won't travel if there's even like a chance of bad weather. So it's looking pretty good, though. Susan's son is having a birthday. Happy birthday to him. All right. I ended up cutting, I ended up cutting 3 and 5/6 of these because this one shifted. So I'll just get rid of that. Those want to stick in there. Okay. And before I lose those, I'm going to put them over on my magnet. And I think I will go ahead and give you the secret word for the day before it passes my mind. In honor of our Spellbinder set, let me hold up. Hold up. I got to make sure I haven't used this one yet. No, in honor of the Spellbinder set, today's secret word will be nesting. Nesting, because they gave us nesting dies. Make sure to write day 17 next to that so you know which day it's from. I will pause here real second. I see Lisa has tagged me. Cut the Crafter's Companion corner and tack it on the bottom of the Spellbinders tag. I don't know if I'll add it if there'll be too much floral, but I will definitely cut that before I start to put it together so we can see. And yeah, let's just keep cutting, right? So I have a leaf here, which I'll probably need a few of those. Bring in my sweet basil and see where we can sneak this thing in. There we go. If it doesn't shift. So another thing, when I went to Busy Scrapping yesterday, Brandy showed me some new to me stencils from TCW. If you have used them, let us know in the chat. And they're, you know, kind of like a create and quad, but they don't create like four cards. Sorry. There are just like 3 to 4 different sections depending on the card size. And so I brought one home. I bought one to try, and she was so sweet. She thinks I need to try, oh goodness, is it stencil butter? So she sent me home with some to try out. So make sure, I think it's going to go up next Friday. So keep an eye out. She tried to tell me how to use paste with stencils because I told her I'm no good at it. I'm going to try with her tips, but guys, I swear every time I try to put paste in a stencil, it goes all over underneath it. So keep your fingers crossed for me. I saw my name here. Renee says, are those extra bonus words for paid subscribers? And if not, yes. So yes, channel members are my subscribers who support me each month. I have 3 different tiers. It is something they pay for, and they will be getting bonus words as a thank you for supporting me like that. And then you guys can all listen for the regular words. And if you listen to some extra videos or some special videos, you can also get the bonus secret words. Okay. So I have 3 leaves. We'll stick with that. Now I need to cut out my flowers and those little heads for that thing. I gotta think. I think I want the little toppers. I don't know what these things are called. Again, I've said it many times. I have no idea what colors, flowers, or anything should be. I did already give the secret word and make sure everybody watching not to put what it is in the chat. But yes, I did already give it. And they gave me a red circle. I have no idea what this is. Maybe it's supposed to be a flower center. And now I got to think what I want my other. I think my big and my little flower I'll do in pineapple. And my medium-sized one I will do in pumpkin. Kind of some fall color flowers here. Who else loves fall? Who loves leaves and fall colors? If there's a leaf in the chat, see if you can put those in there. I'm not sure if there is or not. Okay, now, just before I put this away, I'm going to here. I have quite a bit of the pumpkin, so let's cut this corner and see what it does. Oh, there are some leaves. Beautiful. Love it. Because, yeah, I think it actually just like cuts an opening out. Let's see. Lots of fall lover, different leaves, lots of people who love fall. Oh. Susan's favorite season is autumn, and that's what she named her daughter. Now, Susan, did you name your daughter because that was your favorite season, or did they not have anything to do with each other? Maybe you just like that name. Oh, no, it does cut it out. That is very pretty. Oh, guys, it didn't cut it all the way, though. There's a little bit over here where it didn't cut. Let's try to run it back through and see if we can get it to come out of there. It is really pretty. Awesome. Susan did name her after her favorite season. Very cool. This is very pretty. Oh, I'm trying to get all the little bits out of there so I can show it to you. who knows? Maybe we will use a little bit of it as a decoration behind. Here. Very pretty. Oh, wait, I forgot. I do want to use the border from this, and I'm going to sandwich a scallop border at the bottom of the tag. Oh, goodness. So what I'm going to do right now, I don't know how wide I need it yet. So I'm just going to put that on the side of this, and then I'll cut this down later when I need it. Oh, I just saw this from Stephanie. Stephanie says her favorite sentiment stamp is in her stashes. My favorite color is October. Oh my goodness, Stephanie. Who makes that? That's a great one. I love that. Okay, so I'll just hang on to this off to the side for now, and then later I'll trim a little bit off there. And oh, I want to do one of these dies in white for the back of my actually, you know what? I'll do this in craft too. Well, since you can see my signature on craft too, I'll make the back and the front match. I got out black for my tag bases, but then I can't use them for any of the backers because I can't sign it. Okay. I think I might be done with that. Bring this in just in case. So we have our leaves. All right, so the first thing I need to do is get these little red things adhered to here on the top. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to put glue on all three of them. Maybe. Oh, I tell you what. I think since I cleaned my tip out, it's getting gunked up even more now. I think I'll have to do it again. I don't ever seem to have any metallic pens or white gel pens that actually work consistently enough. I used to have a favorite, a white Posca pen, but even now that's acting up for me. But yes, that would always be an option. Okay, get out my Embelly Jelly to put these on there. Okay, I didn't think that it mattered which one that went to, but it does. They do have specific sizes. So I don't know what these things are called, but Spellbinders really does love to add these to a lot of stuff. Okay. Now I want to try to figure out how I want my cluster to work. This might take a little bit here. I think I might only do, I don't think I like the way that 3 flowers looks. especially since those two would be the same and together. Let me see if I can. Cluster building is not my strongest suit. Does anybody have any cluster building tips? Make sure to tag me on that. Or maybe I could just do it layered together, and then I wouldn't have to worry about a cluster. I might have to do this. You know what, guys? I think I'm just going to glue these layered together. Instead of, if I would have done a third color, it would have looked cute in a cluster, but I'm just going to move on here. Which means then that I need my center in the yellow one. Okay, and maybe, what if I added some foam between those? That way, at least we have a little more dimension on it. Give it a little bit more interest. Price goes to this. Get out my scissors. Uh-oh. I'm going to have everything stuck to my foam tape here in a second. I'm going to cut some of the middle off. So I want to kind of curl the petals up a little bit. But if I have the foam tape there, I won't be able to. Oh, goodness. So I think I started talking earlier about how this will be the last live for a little bit. Yeah, then I got sidetracked about my mom's estate. So I hope to be back Wednesday with the next live. Tomorrow and Tuesday, I will have a pre-recorded videos going up. I hope to get them recorded this afternoon and get them ready to go. I think I'll set them as a premiere because, like, if I'm in the car or something and I can chat while we all watch, I will do that. But just a heads up, I may or may not be chatting in the premiere. I hope I can. But if you guys are there for the premiere of those videos, chat with each other just like you would here while we're doing a live. And make this go. And then I will leave that biggest flower just flat down on the tag base. And the pre-recorded ones will still go live at 9:30, just like I would go live. And those will be a little bit different. So you don't have to be watching the premiere to be entered into the tag giveaway. I'll give more details. I'll give more details in the videos. But one thing I do want to let you guys know about, if you're going to enter for that day's tag, you do have to listen for the secret word, okay? Because that will be part of the form. So I know that you actually came in and watched and that you didn't just come in, get the link to the form, and then go say you wanted to win it. So just a heads up for those of you who are here. Okay, I don't know if that middle one was meant to be bent up, but here we go so far. That's cute. And now I'm going to go ahead and kind of bend these up. And then I'll figure out what I want it to look like on my tag. This is going to be a thick tag, guys. Okay, I think what I'll do is I'm going to glue my biggest flower down, but I'm not going to glue the outside edges because I'm going to want to slip in the leaves behind it. So I'll just glue the center. I'm going to have this hang off for a little bit, or little off each side. Hold on. Where's Paula at? Paula, so the plan right now is that my husband's going to go with me, but that means Danny's right here in town and Presley can reach out to her. But that would be the only thing holding him back from going with me. But no, if I am driving, I definitely will not attempt to chat in the premiere. I don't even until my car is in park, I don't even text or look at anything. Now, I am lucky because I have, my car has that CarPlay, so I can have it read me text when I'm driving, but I don't look at my phone unless my car's in park. Renee said, oh, and you probably want to go overhead. Oh, I'll go overhead here in a second. How do you get those intricate dies together when gluing them? Is there a trick? So I used to help me place it onto that. This has a little tacky gel at the top. So I had that help me put it onto the piece, and then I moved it just a little bit with my fingernails. And I know I said the other day how much I love this foam tape because the release paper came off, and then somebody mentioned about how staticky the blue stuff is. Yes, it is definitely staticky. It does like to stick to you. Oh, you know what? I was thinking about maybe putting this underneath my flower and then totally forgot. Okay, I thought I only glued down the center, but that's not wanting to behave. I don't know if I want that to stick off quite as much. Oh, no, it's there now. So I'm just going to try to put some glue underneath where I want that leaf to go and then kind of press it over in place. Luckily, this glue dries clear, which Karen is in the chat. Thank you again to my friend Karen of Karen's Crafting Company for sending me my Barely Art glue. I love it. Karen has a question. Different Karen. Just joining. We went to church first. Thank you for coming in to join us. Can you tell us again what blending brushes you prefer to use? So I started out with makeup brushes from the Dollar Tree. I use those for the longest time. I did finally invest in a set, and I wanted the ones that came with the colored handles. So I bought myself some waffle flower blending brushes. Love these things. You can definitely tell a difference between blending with the Dollar Tree brush and blending with more expensive ones. So had I not got on the Tailored Expressions design team and had to have a separate set that I only use there, I would still be using these, and I still do with I keep these now for my Gina K inks when I use them. But I would say waffle flower I love. And I also, the Tailored Expressions brushes, I would say they're probably the same. And waffle flower also now has some fun detailed brushes. Sorry, there we go. So yeah, I would say I just liked it because I wanted the handles to coordinate with my color families. And then, okay, I think my first leaf is dry, so And I'll put this one under here. I think that'll work. I like that. So I'm just going to put a dot of glue under where each of those red parts go. If anybody knows what these things are called, let us know in the chat. And don't forget, if you have any general crafty questions, definitely leave those over there too. There are so many knowledgeable, friendly, crafty people who can help. Okay. Yeah, I'm like, I didn't know if I was going to be too crazy about this tag, but guys, I'm kind of liking it. So now what I need to do, I want to pull this in. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut it out a little bit. And put my pin back in my glue. Maybe that's why it keeps getting clogged, because I keep forgetting to put that back in right away. Yeah, oh yeah, I will tell you here about Craft Roulette in just a minute, guys, okay? I want to go, oh, I forgot to set up the giveaway. Okay, I have 137 of you watching and 93 likes. Can we get it up? I think yesterday we tried, yesterday we got 125 likes. Can we match or beat that today? Could everybody give it a thumbs up? If all 137 of you give me a thumbs up, 38 now. That would be awesome. All right. While I'm kind of waiting for this to dry, I will tell you, Stephanie, would you like to say 2 sentences about Craft Roulette once more? Easier to say than write. Yes. So Craft Roulette is a crafty challenge game show here on YouTube every Friday night. Mary Gunn hosts it on the channel, and the channel is Craft Roulette, and they always have a special guest. And guys, this past Friday was Christina Werner. I mean, she's had Gina Kay, Kathy Zilski, Christina Werner, like big names. Now, I've been on there a lot too, but like every time when I see one of those new, like, you know, like crafty celebrities that she's going to have on, I'm like, yes, way to go, Mary. But anyway, so every Friday night they spin the wheel, the parameters wheel, Mr. Wheel, and get 4 parameters. So it's like card size, color palette, element, and then random. And so they spin that live, and then Mary and the guest create something live using those parameters. And guys, it can get wild. Like this past Friday's was pretty bad, but I think Christina jinxed that because she's like, bring it on, I'll do anything. If it would have came up and I was on there, I might have accidentally lost internet access. I mean, it was pretty bad. But it's amazing because next Friday they'll show all the cards that were entered for the past Friday's challenge. And you guys, like, hundreds of cards come in and use those parameters just excellently. But just like my chat here, just like you guys in the chat here, it is one of the friendliest places on the internet. Okay. So go watch it. Well, it won't be on this coming Friday because, Mary Claus comes because it's Christmas break, but the 29th, is that when the next one will be? Biddy Penny, Toby, will be the special guest, I believe. I hope you'll check it out because it is tons of fun. And it's just like the chat here, how everybody's friendly and yeah, loads of fun. So hopefully you'll check that out. Should I get back to making a tag? Okay, I did already give you our secret word, but if you're coming in late, I'm going to say it one more time in honor of our dies today from Spellbinders, which are nesting dies. Today's word is nesting. Okay, now I want to put this green down there. Guys, Should I emboss this with the Dots embossing folder first? Let me know over in the chat. I think that might differentiate it from the rest of the tag just a little bit. Stephanie, you are too kind, my friend. All right, I agree. I'm going to emboss this. I think that'll look really nice. But I think what I'm going to do first is go ahead and measure how wide. No, I won't, because the embossing may make that shorter. But then I will cut it to just the width of the tag. So I'm going to bring back in. Again, this is going to become one of my favorite embossing folders. And I'll just put it through my embossing machine off to the side, so I don't have to drag this back in for you guys. Oh. Okay. So I took away my second clear plate because I started using my magic mat. Does anybody know if I can use this for the second plate when I emboss? I guess I can try it, right? It's only cardstock. I can cut another strip. I don't know. Nope, got to take out one more layer, which I think I did know that. I'm going to try it here. All right, it seems like I can use that. Yeah, I'm really new to this magic mat. Oh, one thing too I want to share with you guys. So the other day, my daughter wanted like one of those crafty cards for Christmas, which I can't talk too loud. She wanted one of those crafty cards for Christmas, so we got it. And I went to Michael's to look for some accessories. And of course, I have to look in the paper crafting area. And okay, you know when I made that tag with the wax seal, and I might have said I'm not going to get into wax seals, guys. They had special ones for Christmas that were like 40% off. And then they had just really cute other wax seals. I ended up buying wax seal stuff. And so from Amazon, I have my warmer coming, so I don't have to use fire, because you all know how I felt about the fire. So yes, I got sucked into it. Let me know if you have been sucked into wax seals too. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with them. I guess I'll have to look at what Tailored Expressions did. Maybe just focal points on cards and stuff. So, but anyway, it is for Christmas, so I can't use it yet. But I got some fun ones. Like one of them is an envelope with hearts coming out of it. I mean, how perfect is that? And I did see somebody said, sorry, I missed it. Somebody said something about my shirt. I almost forgot to mention. Let me know in the chat if you have ever watched Oh So Inspired live. All right. That's not the monthly like collaboration hop I do, but like Karen joined me some, Biddy Penny joined me some, but mostly it was my sister and I. Guys, we are going to try in the new year to bring Oh So Inspired live back. We'll see. So I thought I would wear that shirt today because I meant to announce it and then totally forgot. Because of course, musical t-shirt week is over. I have ran out. Yeah, so we're going to try to bring it back in 2024. We had to go on hiatus after my mom got sick and passed away. I was not feeling it, but I am loving these lives. So I hope that we can start it back up again. Let's craft, guys. Okay, so now I'm going to measure this, which I guess I can probably just use my ruler right here. It is about 2 1/4 inches. Gotta see, okay. I'm going to cut it just a little bit wider just in case. And now I'm going to put this. Oh, I cut it a lot wider, but that'll be okay. Can I not measure? Oh, it's like 2 1/8. That's okay though. I'm going to use my ATG, which if you haven't seen or heard yet, they did give me a discount code to share with you guys. So check that out. It is in the, oh, it's actually not in today's description box, but I will get it put down there later when I update the products I use. But you can save 10% on your refills. I see a lot of recommendations and heads up about channels and stuff today. I got to go back and watch the live chat later and check it out. And oh goodness, that is not the tag that I meant. No. But luckily, hey, look, with ATG, I can just peel it right off. I meant to put that on the back of this tag. Were you guys hollering at home? There it is. I think a few of you had my back here. Let's look. Let's see. Oh man, I missed a lot. So Catherine said, is that the right tag? No, Catherine, it wasn't. Thank you for having my back. Yeah, it's like, and still like, you guys are probably 30 seconds behind whatever I say. So I did have to realize it on my own, but I think somebody would have let me know. Now, the only thing is it would have ended up being okay, but it would have been debossed instead of embossed. But now we can see that. All right. I want to see this stamp. Oh, I was thinking about if the Just For You was separate from the outside, I was thinking about like stamping, you know, with Toffee or with Versamark, like some of those viney things up here, but I'm going to leave it as it is, guys. Maybe I could have put a little more length on it, but you know what? It's a craft, right? I'm going to go ahead and sign this for what I say, day 17. Oh, I just got some new Inkjoy pens. Had to take that weird thing off the end. And up at the very top, I'm going to use some liquid glue because I think I'm going to punch a hole in it so it looks more like a tag. So I don't want to put my ATG all the way up there. Oh, goodness. Match up the tops first. All right, guys. Let me go see how we're doing on likes. Oh, 116. We're getting close. Give it a thumbs up, guys. Give it your stamp of approval. Share it with a friend who might like to join us. Molly says, do you need all the fancy tools to participate in Craft Roulette? So Molly, the good thing about Craft Roulette is the parameters are very open to interpretation. Mary, too, sometimes even like this past week was add a cat. You might not have a cat stamp or a cat die. Sometimes Mary will draw things she doesn't have. It's very open to interpretation. And I think most people, let me know over in the chat if you agree. I think most people who have basic crafting supplies can play along. You know, as long as you can justify it. Like I asked when it said add a cat, I asked in the chat if cat hair counted as well. You know, it's very open. They just want you to use your supplies and have fun, really. So yeah, let us know over in the chat if you think craft roulette is for any level crafter. I was gonna do something, getting out my hole punch. Oh, there you go. Whiskers from a cat. That would just be some, yeah, black lines. Yeah. Anything goes as long as you justify it. And if you play along and you submit your card correctly to their website, you get entered to win prizes. They have what they call spin sponsors, and they're always excellent companies. And you can enter into the giveaway if you make a card for the week. Exactly, Stephanie, that's what our stretchy pants are for. Exactly. Let's take one last look. Well, it won't be the last look at our tag, but we'll take a close-up look at it here. So just so you can see some of the dimension. There's the staticky blue stuff. I think it's just cute and simple. You'll see I did put a hole in the top there. And guys, are we ready to try to win it? Give me a clapping hands or drum roll emoji if we're ready. All right, 140 people watching. The likes eked up to 120. We're almost there, guys. Okay, I did not set up the giveaway, so let me do that. All right, if you would like to win today's tag, this again is open anywhere in the world. You are going to type one time over in the chat. Got to find the right one. Hashtag Advent 17. I had to make sure today was the 17th. So one time over in the chat, type it in like it looks on screen. You need the hashtag and no spaces. And then you're going to do the number 17, not spell out 17. Now, if you accidentally type it wrong, retype it correctly. Get your entry in if you're here, and I'll give you 2 minutes for that. But if you typed it right, if you typed it correctly once, you do not have to retype it. The giveaway tool only gives one entry per username on here, all right? Let's see, is this the right one? Yeah. So, lost my train of thought. Make sure that if you have any final questions, once the chat slows down with the Advent 17, to go ahead and put your question into the chat, and I'll answer some final ones before we go. Don't forget, tomorrow morning will be pre-recorded, tomorrow and Tuesday. I may set it as a premiere in case I can watch as we travel. But even if I'm not there to chat with you, I hope that you will chat with each other. I might ask some questions during the live that you could, answer over in the chat, or if you're watching it later, answer it down in the comment section. Got about 49 seconds. Oh, wrong one. Sorry, let's try that one. There we go. Catherine, the flower dies were from a previous Spellbinders day. And I hadn't used those yet, so I thought today on this tag would be a good one. Thank you for the wishes for safe travels. All right, let's go see if that has slowed down any. All right, I'm going to give about 20 more seconds just to make sure everybody gets theirs in. And when I go to pick the winner, don't forget that you might not see your name on screen, but so far we do have 76 entries. It probably shows about what, 15, 20 names, but there are a lot of entries. So don't get bummed out. You were entered. It just shows a few of them. Yes. Karen, I will show what was in the calendars once I undo that from the screen, maybe. Uh-oh. I think... So I try to be really good and put all my dies and stuff over on my magnet plate. I cannot find the Tailored Expressions or half of the Crafter's Companion. Sorry, Karen, you might have to, like, if once this is over, you can rewind. I cannot find it. Oh, wait, sorry. Tailored Expressions will be in here. Okay, I can show you at least what it looks like. Okay, let's go ahead. We'll pick a winner, and then I'll go check on those questions, okay? So I have 78 people who want to win today's tag. Here we go. Congratulations to Anne. Oh, goodness, Anne. Anne Sishelski. I'm sorry. Anne C., congratulations. If you, Anne, and you are the winner of today's tag, you are going to want to make sure that you fill out the form that's toward the top of the description box below. And if I were you, I would go do it right after this live is over, just to get it done so that you get your tag, because I won't go back at the end of the month and track anybody down. So yay, congratulations to Anne. Thank you for sharing the love over there in the chat. I will share. Karen wants to see all the presents today. So, Spellbinders, you might have already seen this. We got nesting shape dies. Sorry, let me close that. Nesting dies. And that's what I chose to use today. Crafter's Companion was this stamp. It says just for you. And it was a die that cut this out, but I cannot find the die. I'm sure it'll show up because I got to clean up once I'm done here. And then Tailored Expressions, which I took it off the wheel today. They gave us some fun cards that I have a feeling sometime in the next couple of days we will get scratch off stickers that cover up the punchline of the joke. So yeah, hopefully I can find that. Okay, let's go back. And here everybody was so good congratulating people that my questions went up. Let me go back up. Sorry, I have to find it. So on my StreamYard screen, I have your comments that I can select to put on the screen. But to see them easier, I have my YouTube comments up, so I have to go over here and find them. So that's why sometimes I get mixed up. I'm going to try to... Thank you for the safe travels wishes. Okay, I think I can start right here and go through them. Catherine says, remind me again where the flower dies are from. Maybe I already saw that. Sorry. Spellbinders from previous in the month. Jenny says, which has been your favorite advent calendar so far? I don't know if this was just for me or to the chat, which I think anybody can answer it. For just straight crafty products, definitely Spellbinders. But I love like the surprise of Tailored Expressions Sometimes it's just, you know, like an eraser or a notepad, and I'm fine with that. I've gotten this a few years, so I knew not everything would be like something you could craft with, but I really am enjoying the Spellbinders. I think next year I will get the Spellbinders and the Tailored Expressions again. Can you share? Okay, I already answered that, so we're up there. Okay. Tracy says, I struggle with color schemes. I've been considering the color cube. Is this a good tool to have in my craft room? Tracy, I really have used it for me quite a bit. You know, sometimes I'll get something like that and I'll use it once and then never use it again. But I really do enjoy using this. And if you don't know what Tracy is talking about, so I showed one at the beginning, but this is the color cube. And I have this set of 2. This is box number 2. And I do have it linked below if you want to check it out. But inside each one are 250 color cards. So sometimes I'll use a random number generator, and then I will make myself create with the colors on the card. I just find cardstocks and inks from my stash that are as close of a match as possible. Because if it's not like a rainbow, I cannot really put colors together. Now, they also have, if you don't want to pay for the cards, which I think both boxes were maybe $67, but they also have digital versions as well. But I would say they're worth it. Susan says, can we have a view of that pretty rainbow counter you've got? Oh, look, it's covered up. I was thinking like a countertop, but I got it. Look at that. Do you see it? So I won't jinx it by saying where I'm at, but it was pretty positive today. Let me see. If I missed your question, let me know. I'm going through all the congratulations again. Mom full of joy. I'm really realizing Spellbinder dies are amazing. Yeah, they are definitely known for their dies. So I haven't been mad at getting like probably over 50% dies. I do love it. Thank you for the safe trip wishes. Okay, Christina, I had said this earlier, but you were busy about the glue. I had the same stickiness after cleaning and discovered there was a bit of dried. Oh, thank you. I will check that out. Yeah, it worked very well. And then all of a sudden the next day, it just started getting sticky again. Thank you. All right. Susan says, wait, pull up that cat color. Oh, yeah. You know what? Okay, I would have no idea which card that was because I just pulled it out. But you could maybe justify that like, hey, I had this color cube with a cat on it, so that's the colors I used. But really, the colors now, they're pretty easy to use. They're pretty open to interpretation. Oh, Tracy got them from Chow for Christmas. What an awesome friend. So you'll have to let us know, too, if you love using them. Did Chow get herself some as well? Kreia says, how do you call that and which brand has that color box? It's by Sarah Renee Clark. She is Australian. But I know like we have a distribution center here in the US for them. I have a link. It should be the first link underneath the product list below, and you can check them out and all the different options that they have. Crafty Al, wishing you safe and successful trip. Thank you. All right, guys, it looks like I got through them all. I do want to go check. Guys, we beat 125 likes. So if you want a bonus secret word, start spamming the comments with hearts of any color. And I'm going to write down today's secret word so I don't forget. Oh, it didn't look like any hearts were coming in, but that's because I didn't have my comments down. Guys, all right. In honor of hitting 128 likes, which if you haven't hit that thumbs up button yet, please do. In honor of hitting that, I don't want to put my whole sheet there. We are going to have today's bonus secret word. Remember, this is a secret word. You don't share with other people that, hey, at the end of day 17, after some people left, Alicia gave a bonus secret word. Keep it to yourself. Today's bonus secret word is thumbs, like this right here, because of thumbs up. All right, THUMBS. Again, on that final form, you won't have to worry about spelling everything exactly. But yes, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me until the very, very end. I totally appreciate it. I won't see you tomorrow, but I will be back with a video, which I'll be recording here soon. And hopefully I'll see you all again on Wednesday. Until then, you know I say, I hope you have a crafty day. Bye-bye, guys.